What's happening, Crypto Crew? This is kalelcanfly with my wife Emily.
Hello.
And we're about to get into episode 67 of My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
So this one is Fighting Fate.
Fighting Fate.
Yes. So it looks like he does get to meet the I think they're called the Yakuza.
Yeah.
Essentially it's the mob, right? It's
Right.
the mob. And he's the second in command. I forget what his name is, but he's wearing that beak.
Right.
But yeah, that's gonna be really crazy.
Yeah.
So if that girl tripped over and was running from him,
Don't touch him. Don't let him touch you.
is Midoriya gonna take her or try and save her?
Right.
Or what's the
is
deal
she
with
gonna
that?
speak to him and let him know?
Yeah.
Help me, or I don't know. Yeah. I mean, this is gonna be a really good fight. It's going to be interesting for sure.
I don't know if he's gonna engage, honestly, without any backup.
He's gonna have to have backup.
Yeah.
Because
And it didn't look like he had any
nobody around
in
him.
that clip, so
No.
we'll see. We'll see, but
Oh
I'm
my
excited for
God,
this episode,
yeah.
honestly. So
Yes.
let's just jump right in. Let's see what it's got for us. Please do smash a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it. Also, keep in mind we do have our Patreon and our YouTube memberships. If you would like to support the channel in a different way, that's a great way to do so. Our hero members do get full unedited access to our full unedited reactions for this show, as well as many other shows. You also get access to our Discord server, so come join us and chit chat and whatnot in the Discord server. Yeah, so we really appreciate that.
Yep.
All right, you ready to do this?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Ready. Let's see a good fight.
I can at least shoot for saving $1 million instead, so that's what I'm doing. When we put on our costumes and start hitting the streets, that's when we become heroes. So don't let your guard down, Deku. Got it. $1 million?
$1 million.
Oh. Oh, so he did have backup there.
Good, thank God.
Whoa, I'm sorry. You took a tumble. Are you okay? Can I help you up? Why is she trembling?
You should be more careful.
Oh.
You don't want to cause trouble for the heroes.
Shit.
Be careful not to arouse any suspicion.
No way. And just like
That's him.
my work study had begun.
Oh.
The fact that this meeting is happening at the beginning of the episode is interesting too.
Right.
Always playing rough, bumping into things.
Chisaki from Shiei Saikai. The man Night Eye is after. We're only students. Far too lowly to be claiming association with an agency. We're just using our internships to get some experience. Speaking of which, we need to finish patrolling this division by lunch.
He's
let's
good
go.
on his feet.
Yeah.
Talking. Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh.
How do you... No, you can't leave her.
I'm sorry, but your daughter seems scared.
A reaction
Oh.
to being scolded.
You're making him more suspicious. Does that seem like it's normal to you?
It's dangerous to make
Oh.
assumptions about what's normal for other people.
Yeah, everybody's
Ooh.
different, am I right? This is bad. Chisaki obviously doesn't want us to pry. If we speak
Yeah.
now, he'll
Yeah.
be even less likely to show himself. We have to let it go. Togeda wants us to leave, but that would only make him
No.
more suspicious.
Like, I get the investigation, but you have to put that child's needs ahead.
Right. You
No.
have to.
We're heroes.
You have to. That's right. You have to
Tell me.
save her.
What are you doing to this girl?
This
Oh.
situation is embarrassing, so I'd prefer to discuss it where we won't be overheard.
No.
Hmm.
Oh God.
Hard to admit that you can't.
I wouldn't go down that alley with him for nothing.
Me no matter what I try.
What do you try? Parenting, man. Sounds rough. That can't be easy.
Yes, children are tricky.
That's
So
not his child.
To do whatever they want.
Oh shit.
That sometimes they just don't listen.
Oh.
Oh, good. Done with your temper tantrum?
Ari, are you sure?
She's always like this. Sorry to involve you in our family drama. I'm
She didn't want him to get hurt.
Be doing. Good luck with your internships.
Wait! Ari, we're not going after them.
Oh.
Didn't you notice? He was ready to get violent. That's why she went back.
Yeah.
If we keep pushing him, he's gonna be even harder
Yeah,
to catch.
just go. Make
For
another
now,
plan.
let's
Come
support
back later.
The young people today
Yeah.
are sicker than
Yeah.
Chrono, prepare
Crazy.
the bath. Yes, sir.
I'm real sorry, boss. I swear, I barely took my eyes off her. The kid made a break for her.
Oh!
That up. Right. This is maddening.
This dude is
Oh.
legit.
Syndrome.
Yeah, he will fuck
Sorry.
you
This is total
up.
oops. I mean, wow, what are the odds of randomly running into a target on the street like that?
The two of you should head back into the office for today. Bubble Girl, let's go.
Yes, sir.
And so,
I honestly can't wait until Deku just proves him wrong.
I know.
leaving me with a sick
Yeah.
feeling in my stomach.
What an asshole.
You have to stop disobeying me like this. You're the core of my plan, you know. And I would hate to have to get my hands dirty.
Overhaul. Got a sec? It's Shigaraki from the League of Villains.
Oh.
Says he's got an answer for you.
Oh. Wonder what the answer is.
There's no way he goes under that other dude. I just can't.
He's not the only one busted up. Look at the back of the room.
His beautiful face! Who would do such a thing?
The provisional license classes sure sound tough.
Hey, how'd your work study go? Were there lots of scantily clad heroines at the agency, huh?
Ah!
I don't want to hear about
Yeah,
you getting
sure.
ahead of me.
Yeah, sure.
That made him smile a little bit.
Please don't go.
I have to talk to you, All Might!
Okay, young Midoriya is here.
Yeah.
How did you even know where I was?
I had to know I'd find out everything. So why didn't you warn me about it?
I wasn't sure it was my place to tell you.
Of course it was! To hear all of this at once, be rejected by him! And before I even had a chance to make sense of it all! The worst part was not knowing why you kept it a secret, how I should feel about it! I need to know everything, All Might! Not as your fan, but as your successor!
Right.
Wow.
I didn't
The
think
fact that
knowing this
he's
information would
growing
hinder
a set.
development.
Yeah.
You really want the truth.
Anything's better than having you keep secrets from me.
You saw it, didn't you? I told you not to use your foresight on me.
If you step away now, another #1 will appear. Things may be rough for a little while, but we'll survive. We'll find a way through it together.
And while we're figuring this all out, how many people will have to fear for their lives?
Listen to us!
Besides, your foresight is never wrong, so why fight this?
There just hasn't been any precedent for it. But I think I can change the future! At this rate, events will play out as I've seen. That can't happen! Don't you see? I'm here because I want to do something to help you! Please, All Might!
I'm sorry, but for the
He's
sake of
warning
this
him, maybe?
world,
You can
I
see
have
the
to be able
future?
to say that I am still here.
Please stop! If you continue like this, you'll face off against a villain and die an unspeakably gruesome death!
So yeah, he was doing it to
Two of us
protect
parted
him.
ways after that argument. We couldn't agree about my future.
There are any number of other people who are more suitable!
Perhaps, but that doesn't mean he's not worthy. He will wield One for All next. He rejected my decision. He thought I was an idiot, throwing my power away.
Wow.
So he started trying to get it he thought was better.
Wait, hold up! All Might, please, tell me! About Night Eye's vision! How far into the future was it?
6 or 7 years. The further into the future he sees, the harder it is to know exactly when something will happen.
But it was 6 years ago.
Wait,
So 6 or 7 years is like right.
This year or the next? You're kidding, right? This can't happen. I want you to live, All Might. Do you remember what you said at the sports festival? Our promise?
I want you to introduce yourself to the world. And proudly say, I am here.
I can't do that yet. So live. Until I can keep our pact. Watch me tell them I am here. I need you here. Don't you understand?
Young
Wow.
Midoriya, back then, when I heard I would die, I accepted that as my future. I just figured I'd keep running at full speed until I got to the finish line.
Oh my.
And then when I was fighting all for one, I thought that would be the end of the race. But you were there, kiddo.
Oh.
You see, all those days we spent with one another affected me. You were timid and quirkless, but you had a heart. And then your mother told me to live so I could protect and help raise you. So despite my future, I'll keep fighting with you by my side, young Midoriya. Because you have changed me, I promise that I will live. I won't be killed. I will mold my fate and strike down anything else that gets in our way with this fist.
Oh.
I'll keep on living.
Yes.
I won't let them end me. The future that's been foretold will not come.
And that's
to
why
pass.
he's training.
That's what I have resolved. All for one.
No matter what happens to you, I'll be there to help fight fate.
Aww.
Their relationship is so pure.
It is. It's almost like a father and son.
It is.
Oh, you're crying.
Yeah.
Aww.
Hold on. Have Night Eye use his foresight on you again. Make up with him. Then we'll see if the future's already been changed.
Doesn't that seem a little, I don't know.
It's a matter of life and death. I'll try to...
Right.
Think about how Night Eye must feel about all this.
Wow.
Ah,
He's got a point, though.
he does.
What a boring office.
I don't like overly cluttered rooms.
Oh.
You had me walking in circles underground for 30 minutes. I'm not an ant. More importantly, did you
I'm not
hear
an
what
ant.
you said on the phone the other day? That you'll join us under the right conditions?
No, that don't sound right.
Yeah, I just don't see
That,
that.
I don't think I'm gonna fall for that. I can't see that happening.
Yeah. He's got to have some kind of plan in place.
Yeah, for sure. I couldn't see him. No.
Yeah, I just, although, I mean, he's still growing and learning himself.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe he feels like he can learn something from this guy. You know,
just not stay there for a long period of time in the group, maybe.
Right, since
or he
one for
wants
all,
something from him. Is
Right.
the only reason why he'd be joining.
Right.
He's doing it for his own benefit.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's gonna be interesting, though.
Mm-hmm.
But that conversation between All Might and Deku
Special.
was really nice. I mean,
Yeah.
it just shows how much they care for each other. And that meeting of All Might and Midoriya in the beginning was such a chance meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it did change fate.
Maybe it did.
You know,
It could have. Right.
I just don't. So what I don't understand though is his visions, right, or his like the way he could see into the future. When it was explained, he could only see an hour.
Right. Into the future.
But this is saying he could see
Years?
years, yeah.
6 or 7 years?
Yeah.
So it could be this year or next year.
So maybe he could only predict specific movements within an hour, but he could see kind of, maybe more vague.
Maybe.
Kind of things into the future. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Maybe we'll get a bit more clarity on that.
Right.
If you guys, obviously, I'm sure you guys know. But yeah, without spoilers, if you can kind of explain that a little bit more. If it is a more spoilerish topic, then just let it be.
Right.
But yeah, it's interesting. I'm really anxious to see Deku grow from this. I really, really want to see him just kind of learn learn something a little bit different from what All Might's teaching.
Right.
Or, Gran Torino taught him. It's, he is so, in his head about being the next All Might rather than being...
the number one. Right.
Rather than being Deku.
Right.
Finding his own path.
Himself. Right.
So
his own journey.
I feel like learning from all of these different people, he's going to be able to kind of find himself.
Right.
As opposed to just emulating All Might.
Right.
And that, he has a good heart. And I think he needs to just follow that.
Yes, I agree.
But wow, another good episode.
Yeah.
We're really anxious to get into the next one, so we're going to go do that. But please do special like on this video and subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you later.
Crypto Crew.